Hey guys, super quick one today. Just to give you a little tip on something that I like to call majority rules. People often throw themselves into training from doing nothing whatsoever to doing everything in the world. And then often what happens then, they exhaust themselves out and then end back at square one. Or when it comes to food or nutrients, say they want to go and become vegan, they go completely vegan overnight and then before you know it they go back. Or they just want to be super healthy, so they go 100% into it, before you know it they go back. I want to let you know something that I like to call majority rules. If you stayed on the couch and you just laid on the couch all the time, day in, day out, your body would then adapt to that lifestyle because the majority of your life you spend on the couch. Your body would reflect that and the way it looks and the way it feels. So you're on that couch and then you eat really, really bad food all the time. Your body would then adjust and adapt to eating really bad food all the time. So now your diet and your lifestyle has become one that stays on the couch all the time and eats bad food. Once again, your body will reflect what that looks and you'll feel the results of that lifestyle. Now, imagine if you spent one complete day, the entire day on that couch, you did not move and you ate crap the entire day. But the rest of the week, you moved all the time, so you trained or you walked and what have you, and you had a great diet. The majority of your week is now spent moving and eating healthily. Your body always adapts to the majority. So, because even though you had one day when you went completely flat out, staying on the couch and eating rubbish, that is not the majority of the week. Your body will always adapt to the majority. So, that being said, if you had the best nutrition program and the best training program in the world, but you only did it once a week, you will not get any results from that. If you had a mediocre kind of training program and a good diet, the majority of the week, you actually get good results. A lot of people get held back by having to be perfect straight away. So they're so perfect that I can't do anything is what I like to say. Is that if you get absolutely struck by perfectionism that I don't know what to do yet, I don't know this, I don't know that, then just think, what is the majority of my life right now? Is the majority of it staying in front of a computer? Because I know a lot of people have sedentary jobs in front of a computer. If the majority of your time is sat down in front of a computer, then maybe you finish work and you're tired, you then go home and you sit in front of the TV or go to bed, anything like that, then is the majority of my life sedentary? Am I sat there? If it is, am I sat at a computer? Because if that is, then you've got another case of being sedentary and rotated forward. Because not only rotated forward is massively unnatural for a prolonged amount of time, your posterior chain isn't engaged and you start to get this rounded effect. Because not only is it not being activated like it should be, because you're leaning forward so much, your ligaments, tendons and everything start to stretch in that direction. So not only do you lose mobility, you also this becomes the norm and your chest will tighten up. And it becomes that sort of like bent over shape that Westerners have. If you look at, say, someone who lives in the tribe their whole life and doesn't sit down in a seat, they sit on the jungle floor, they're bolt upright, right? Your shoulder blades should be engaged from here, and so you should be in this position naturally, not here. If you're reflecting this position, it's reflecting your lifestyle, just like on the couch. So to back that up in another way, if you ate absolute rubbish one day, just binge ate, and then the rest of the week was really good and toward your goal. Say if you were in a caloric deficit and you were burning the right energy system, say you wanted to lose weight, you would lose weight and you have that one day where you have a terrible day. That terrible day is pretty much obsolete, doesn't really matter. In fact, it's going to kickstart your metabolism. If that day then comes out and becomes the majority, so if you find yourself eating majority bad foods and you have one day where you go hard out and have amazing food, once again, doesn't make much of a difference. So I just wanted to remove the science from a video a little bit today rather than overcomplicating things for a lot of people and just make it so that it's really easy to understand. Just remember majority rules. So rather than saying consistency, which comes up all the time, which is another way of saying it, consistency is the number one factor of how you look, feel and your health. You can't do one day or a week of being healthy and expect to be healthy. You've got to make it your lifestyle and your majority.